Good day, everyone. Today, I'm going to share about Excel with NowDB to show you how easy that we can upload data from Excel into NowDB for a quick check on our apps, or maybe a set of data which we have already have in hand, and then we can start to check if our app is working as we wish to, or at the same time we can have the data in the database to be synced to Excel using a very simple URL. Okay, let me share with you the apps first. All right, I have the apps here, NowDB demo apps, which I'm using in NowDB. Okay, this is the apps that I have here, and we have 5 data. And let me look at this uh, data manager, whereby this app is linked to a project called Jeff, and the collection is called Test Jeff. Okay, this is the ID, and let's have a cross check to share with you. The data is truly 5 here. Okay, this is the 5 data. You can look at the first one, Hong Yu, and second one, CUI, no, Hong PL, CUI, and Semaleki, and Taufik Su. Okay, all right, the data are here. So what you do is, firstly, you have to know the name of the field, test name, test age, and test country. Okay, what you do is open an Excel and make sure that the field title must be exactly the same as the collection. If not, it is not able to be synced. Okay, make sure that it is in a lowercase. Okay, make it to be simple. Let's see, put it home 1 and 55 from Malaysia. Okay, that's this one. Okay, then I put name Jeff, my friend. Okay, let me copy to say 30. It can be more than 30. Okay, so although there may be some limitation to close to 1,000 per time, in order to speed up the uploading, but anyway, we can always open up to make it more. Okay, but anyway, speed is more important, so we can upload a page by page. All right, this is the data. Let me save into anyway in a computer. Let's say in the desktop, and this is test Jeff. All right, okay. Jeff, sorry for using a name, my dear friend. All right, okay, sorry, I think I'll put the wrong one. So what I'm going to do here is import data, choose the file which you have just saved. All right, then what you do is, yes, there's a button here called upload and import. Okay, within a second, you can see the data uploaded here. Okay, let's double check if the data is already being uploaded. Okay, quick check here. All right, let's go to the last one. Yeah, Jeff's test name. All right, let me have a look. Okay, you can see that I am using a name here, text name. So it is wrong. So that's why it is being appended wrongly. Okay, what about if I change again to this one? Okay, so this is proof that it must be exactly the same. Okay, I'm not doing by purpose. I just make a mistake. Okay, me too will make a mistake. Okay, let's again come here and using this icon to click for update. Okay, let's update another 30 sets of data. All right, done. Okay, have a look here. Okay, this is the data. This is the app ID. Right, I'm sure now you have more data here. Okay, it's the last one here. Yes, Jeff. So just now I have data, but it's empty, right? Okay, you can see it's empty here. And now you started to have some data here. Let me check for you. Where is the data? Yes, start with this one. So that means the title field must be exactly the same. So let's again prove in this database that they have been uploaded here. Okay, I have refreshed. So you can see, yeah, there's no name here. And until here, you have name. Yes, all right. So data are being imported very fast and easily into Excel. From Excel into NowDB. And now we can consume. Okay, now, what about if we want to sync the data from the apps here? Okay, let's say I have add another data. Say name is ABC. and H is 1, 2, 3. The country is X, Y, Z. Let me save. You can see the data is in the last one. Okay. And what about if I modify one of the data here? Okay, here I have included some function. I click here to modify. Yes, I put the name as Malaysia Cat. Okay. Okay, this is on data to make sure that it is already here. This is data number 6. So I can check here that it is already being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. It's already here. Okay. All right. So how can we sync? Okay, if you look at this database here, now DB Data Manager here, okay, there's one documentation talking about query all. Okay, this is the URL whereby you can use to sync with Excel. Okay, I have copied the URL here. So actually, it is our HTTPS with V2 version, select all. Okay, you have token, project, collection, and app ID. So what you do is use copy here. Okay, for token, okay, you have the token here. All right, for every user, you have a token. And for every database collection, you have app ID. So what you do is the token are already being copied here to make my job easier. Okay, replace this curly braces token with token number and this app ID with curly braces with this number. And for project, again, the project is Jeff. Remember, there's no double quote, okay? All right, it is just the text name. That's Jeff. All right, I think that, okay, correct. Okay, what you do is copy and open your Excel. Let's say I open a new Excel. Remember, you have to make sure that your version of Excel supporting from web. So not all Excel are supporting, especially in the older version like 2013. Okay, even though in 2016, make sure that you have the version from Excel which is supporting from web, and it should be able to show a very simple text box here from web, basic, and advanced. So we always use a very simple one, basic, and you can just click OK, and in seconds it will show the message here. Okay, you have the data here. You can see about some data here. I think it's more than that. They don't show all. Okay, so you just convert into table. All right. So you don't do anything here. Even though there are many options, just keep it. Okay, and you can see from here ABC 1 through 3. That means the data here. Okay, it may not be complete in the list. It doesn't matter. First thing is normally I don't use the original column. I will use my own column. Okay, then you can select which one you want to view. But in fact, you can still change later on, load more. But even though you see the warning here, it doesn't matter because it will still load after you have clicked here. You can see actually you have all the data here, right? Which is already inside our database. Okay, let's just close and load. Okay, all right, you can see just now you don't see all the data, but now you can see all the data. Okay, from this empty data to here. All right, so you can always either deflash now or deflash all. Maybe you have different sheets, or you may just deflash at every interval, certain interval, or deflash when the data are when the file is being opened. Okay, all right. That's for example, let's enter data here to see what happened. Okay, let's say I will try to amend this one. Okay, let's say this is say June Hong. Okay, and she is 14. Update here. Right, the data is already updated. So what you do, please come back here and have a look. Let's try to refresh immediately to see what happens. Yes, the journal is here already. All right, what about if I add more data? Okay, let's say, all right, okay, I don't have any button to click to cancel. All right, okay. Okay, this is another one. It's called Jesse. Okay, that's 21, and this is in the moon. All right. Okay, there's one more data here. You see the moon. Okay, and maybe I have a double column here. Okay, doesn't matter, right? The double column. Okay, so if I look at here, okay, let me refresh. Okay, you can see. Okay, the last data. All right, the data is already being. Oh, what happened? I have copied something here. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, the data is already here. You can see the data are being synced immediately into the Excel. Okay, so before I end my session, I wish you have stress again that NowDB provide a very simple uploading of data from Excel into the database. And at the same time, we are having a very simple URL that you can just sync to Excel easily. And yes, before I forget, what if you accidentally delete some data? It doesn't matter because it is just sync or downloading to the data, but it's not uploading. So you can anyhow click refresh to get the data back. So this is something good for the backup of data and consumption of data. All right, with this, I would like to end my session.